the focus. You saw it in the amazing marketing about today's event. And we're going to be exploring every aspect of that particular word, because everything has transformed. The way consumers find products, the way they interact with companies. It's changed the world, it's changed the way that we learn and consume content.
Consumers are now in the driver's seat, and the wants of the consumers are absolutely at the center of all the decision making today. We don't control the power of the consumer anymore. So when you think about people as the platform, you then have to lean into what has changed and how do we build for that, and how do we make it a powerful experience for the things that we're building so we can scale and grow companies.
The equity market is very susceptible to any kind of external events until the market decides what that is.
One, what is your valuation going to be? And two, being flexible and listening to the feedback that you get as you pitch to VCs.
You know, I can't control the market. I can't control outside influences that affect the market. All we can do is run our company.
And so make sure that you're doing it and you're giving those positions and that you have a purpose that actually can make money. And that you're giving the jobs to people that can actually help you get those goals.
94% of our products were made of remnant, recycled, or responsibly made materials, and we've committed to making that 100% in the next 2 years. We use,
What does it take to go from a logo to a brand to an icon? I think most of us make this mistake of thinking that it's just about the number of people that know about the brand, and certainly scale is part of it.
I think that customers today, they want to be part of something bigger, and community is that X factor. For us at Chatbooks, we are led by a mission, which is to strengthen families, and so our community is built around that mission.
Consumers actually are getting tired of being fed curated content, and so when it comes from social media and through influencers, I actually think they feel like the products are more relatable and they can understand what the product is better rather than just seeing an ad that's curated.
The way I tell my story when I announce a product, it's like, here's my emotion that went into telling this product, and then when people share their emotion as well, I use those people's stories to strengthen the story I'm trying to tell.
To be able to bring the right influencer in for the right product, the right campaign is really important, so that as they're producing content or as they're introducing this product, it is authentic to them.
So excited to kick off this panel today.
Tech does not drive strategy. Strategy drives tech. And that is the biggest and most fundamental thing that I would say is the most important thing before you spend a penny on tech.
AI, or tech in general, has had the effect of fragmenting human relationships. What are we doing to the people who matter most?
You are in a checkout line at a retail organization today and you are looking for your favorite Diet Coke or Topo Chico and you grab a cooler. We are using sensors on that cooler to measure impressions, to measure engagement.
Don't stock out, be ahead of that game, and make sure that you always have inventory and you're thinking months and months ahead, even a year ahead.
But you go from the boomers to the zoomers, and now the mindset is, how do we communicate to them? How do they like to be communicated to? And what can we do to actually convert that traffic into actual paid traffic?
One of the best ways to establish trust is to just be real with your customers.
If there's anything about that journey at any point along the way that sort of trips that trust, they will leave instantly.
Boomers only needed 0.9 impressions before making a purchase. With millennials, it's at 1.7 impressions. They want a second voice to tell them that this is something that they can trust, not just my website.
People even in the store were making decisions at brick and mortar level about ratings on Amazon. Looking up products that they were unaware of to see what the rating system before they even take them off the shelf.
Another transformation that we've seen.
And transformation is always happening.
And it's sustaining? Oh my God.
Let's go! We have got a winner! The shirt that does sustain.
How do you feel when you go inside of a store? It's all about the product experience from
I worked for Tom, he gave me my first start, I built my business inside of the office and the walls of his business. To me, there is none greater. And for this, we give you our first ever Transformational Trailblazer Award and honor you today. Give it up for Tom, he was the
Huge honor. I know this is the first year that this event's happened, and it should have happened a long time ago.
The state of Utah is one of the major drivers in business when it comes to leading consumer tech and product and services. So
organizations have created really remarkable transformations that have accelerated their businesses and what we do here in the state of Utah. It is inspiring to see what they've done.
I hope you're all being transformed by this summit. So at the beginning of winter semester, James and Sydney approached Utah Valley University about the idea for an industry award centered on the concept of be more. She taught preschool for 15 years, and you cannot teach preschool without being imaginative and creative. And Sarah subscribes to what is called process art. And this is, you're gonna see this in her process and the actual design. So this process truly encapsulates what UVU is about. We want our students to get their hands dirty. We want to get them real experience in the real world. And that's what differentiates a UVU education experience. Please join me in congratulating Sarah Dillard for winning this award and having her design chosen.
Congratulations, Sarah. Thank you so much for this inspiring award. It's beautiful. It embodies what we're about, being more here. Thank you so much for that.
So I think here we have Colleen from Build to accept the award. And if you see them, these are all replicas that were made by the UVU's art department that represent the waves of innovation, which we think really represent what the mission is of everything. So congratulations, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, so congratulations. He's done an amazing job. What you told me when I said to you that, because I think it represents why it's so important to recognize consumers.
I was saying that we're the coolest bunch, and that I'm sick of everybody focusing on tech, and that consumer product companies are the best. That's what I said.
There were many people that were nominated from the consumer brands as the top entrepreneurs across the state.
We want to increase the visibility and the opportunities for collaboration for Utah's consumer leaders.
I'm super excited about this because I'm very passionate about how you elevate people by visibility and you create communities by identifying those things that are accelerators in the ecosystem. And I think this program has historically done that. It's done that around the world. And the opportunity to do it in the consumer sector here, which is a massive part of our ecosystem that doesn't have a light that's been shown on it, is really cool. So I'm super excited for the partnership and to use this moment to open this up to the consumer sector and create an opportunity for everyone who's been here today.